Good morning, dear language lovers. Today on 4th May, Monday, 2026, we are going to start our language activities by going through the magic names of the Hindu daily. I am Chintu M. Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the magic names of the people and to see how it's shared there so that we can use them in our daily communication. We go with the first news site of the day. Parties brace for verdict. Easy promises transparency. We have a standard sentence where the doer part represents a plural. Parties will be the plural of the noun party. What do? They brace. That's a beautiful verb.
Brace.
B-R-A-C. We can see that A sound, brace. It can act as even noun also. When you brace, what happens? You prepare yourself mentally. Brace for what? Brace for verdict. V-E-R-D-I-C-T. Here we can see that the middle R is silent.
Verdict.
It's an opinion or decision. Basically, for election result. Parties brace. Parties do brace. Why do parties brace for verdict? Now, there is a second part for the same news item. EC promises transparency. EC stands for Election Commission. What does it do? It promises. P-R-O-M-I-S-E. Promise is a very important verb. Promise. You tell someone that you will certainly do something. Promise. So we have two doers today in the same news item. One is a plural, party, so that the verb will have without this form. Parties brace. The second form, EC singular, so EC promises. What does EC promise? It's very interesting now. Transparency, as we know. C endings must be nouns. So the accent falls on the second syllable.
Transparency. The
characteristics of being easy to see through. Very transparent.
Transparency.
Easy promises. Easy does promise. Why does easy promise transparency? Transparency is promised by easy. Easy promises transparency, doesn't it? Parties brace for verdict, don't they? Now we move to the next news item. US choices are impossible. Operation or bad deed, Iran. US choice. C-H-O-I-C-E. Choice is a beautiful noun from the verb choose.
Choice.
An act or possibility of choosing something. US choices are, we have a state verb, are impossible. I-M-P-O-S-S-I-B-L-E. So that is the opposite of the adjective possible.
Impossible.
Accent falls on the second syllable. It cannot happen. Impossible operation. So it's a word with more than one syllable. P-E-R-A-T-I-O-N. As we know, endings must be nouns.
Operation.
The accent falls on the third syllable. The fact of operating or being active. Impossible operation or bad deal. Your choices are impossible. Your choices are not. Are your choices impossible? Why are your choices impossible? Your choices are impossible, aren't they? Now we move to the next news item. 9 dead as major fire rips through residential building in East Delhi. 9 dead, D-E-A-D. Dead is an adjective.
Dead.
From the verb die. Death, dead. Not living. Then dead as major fire. F-I-R. That I sound is very prominent. Fire. Rip through. R-I-P. Rip through something. R-H-R-O-U-G-H. Rip through something is a very important phrasal verb. Move very powerfully.
Rip.
To move very powerfully through a place or building, destroying it quickly. Rip through. Residential building. Residential is another word with multiple syllables. R-E-S-I-D-E-N-T-I-A-L. So this will act as an adjective.
Residential.
The letter S has got Z sound. Residential. Building in East Delhi. Now we move to the next item. Poll results likely to be declared by 5 p.m. today. Poll results are likely to be declared. D-E-C-L-A-R-E. That's a beautiful passive structure.
Declare.
Declare. There are two syllables. Declare, to announce something clearly. Are likely to be declared by 5 p.m. today. Today has got a beautiful pronunciation, T-O-D-A-Y. So letter O, then A-Y.
Today.
Today, that A-Y will have that A sound. The present day to act as either adverb or a noun. Now we come to the last insight of the day. Nepal expresses concern to India, China over Kailash Yatra. Nepal is the doer. What does it do? It express, E-X-P-R-E-S-S. That is a beautiful verb.
Express.
Express. There are two syllables, accents for the second syllable. You show a feeling or opinion. What does Nepal express? Nepal express concern. C-O-N-C-E-R-N. So it's a very interesting word. It will act as an adjective, verb as well as a noun. Here it will act as a noun.
Concern.
It's a nervous feeling or worried feeling. We can see that the letter C appears twice in the word with different pronunciation. The first C has got a hard K sound, and the second C has got a soft S sound. Concern. Nepal expresses concern. Nepal does express concern. Why does Nepal express concern? Concern is expressed by Nepal. Nepal expresses concern, doesn't it? So the language lovers, we have a lot of words today. Brace, verdict, promise, transparency, choice, impossible, operation, dead, rip through something, residential, declare, today, express, concern. Our duty is to see a word as the most precious unit of a communicative tool in terms of the spelling, sound, and lexical feature. We must take care of these properties carefully. Then only we can lift our language to next level. I wish you all the best in your language and you have a great day. Thank you very much.